Welcome back to my channel. So, excuse the mess behind me, and I am definitely in my pajamas now because it's been a long day. I've been working really hard today. It's been super busy, but I wanted to film the intro to this video, and it's only fitting that the mess is behind me because this video is all about reorganizing my office and cleaning it up. So, let me give you guys a little insight into why I want to do this besides what you can see behind me. So right now, because I started back on YouTube and I'm still running my reselling business part-time, I haven't shared this with you guys, but I actually have another job that I do part-time. I have 3 part-time jobs now. So I have YouTube, I have reselling, and I'm getting into Medicare insurance as well. And I actually have my exam on Tuesday to get licensed to sell insurance. So because I have all of these different jobs, I don't have a lot of time for cleaning and organizing, but right now I feel like my office that we're sitting in right now, this office that I use for the reselling and YouTube portion of my businesses, it's chaos right now. And I just need a better system that is more functional so that when I come in here, I can do my processes a little bit more simplified and not create all of these messes. There's just so much clutter. And one of the main things that I'm finding that's creating the clutter is because I am, or was previously, I have stopped just like within the last few days. This is new. I was previously listing 10 items every single day. So 7 days a week, which is 70 items a week being added to my inventory. And I usually sell somewhere between 150 to 200 items a month. So based on those numbers, I was almost only selling about half of what I was listing for the month. So my numbers every month for inventory just kept growing and growing and growing. And that is not necessarily a bad thing. It's good to have a store that is growing and new products coming in. But I've realized, and I think I talked about this in a recent video, I've just realized that this process that I'm doing, this 10 items a day, 7 days a week, it's not working for me anymore. It was for a long time, and at this point, it's not. Right now, I want to refocus my store into more of just picking up very high quality items, and get away from just selling anything and everything. So I really want to reduce the amount of items I have listed by 1,000 items. I took a screenshot of where my store is. I can't see it right now because I'm actually filming on my phone. So I'll put the screenshot in here somewhere. But I know I have at least, I think 4,750 items, somewhere in that range. That's a lot of stuff. I mean, I'm approaching 5,000 items very, very quickly. And if I kept at this pace, I would definitely get there within the next like 5-6 months, I feel like. So I've taken a step back. I'm listing much less. The last few days, I've only listed like 4 or 5 items a day. I really do want to get through listing all the things that I already have here because I have a little bit of a death pile. It's not major, a small death pile that I could definitely get through listing here very quickly. And then I want to get my store down by 1,000 items. So I'm going to be running some sales, some really big sales. So definitely check out, if you haven't checked out, check out my Poshmark closet down below. I'm going to be accepting offers as long as they're reasonable. I'm going to be sending out very reasonable offers. I'm just going to try to get things moving. In addition to doing the sales, I'm also going to be going through and just removing items that are not worth my time, that have been sitting around too long, that I don't want in my store anymore. So I'm going to be doing a lot of that, and I really, really want to downsize. So that's one thing that I'm going to do. And I think once I do that, I'm going to show you guys a tour of what my office looks like right now, besides what you can see. Once I do that, I think that will really help with a large majority of the excess clutter that I have in here, because a lot of the clutter that I have is listed items that I can't put away in my very organized storage upstairs because there's no more room. I ran out of room. I can't keep adding to the storage because right above me is where I store my inventory, and it's like a loft space, and I just don't trust how much weight I have up there right now. So I can't keep adding bins and adding more weight because I'm concerned about the integrity of this loft and I don't want to overfill it. So because of that, I've stopped making any new bins, any new storage bins. But I also just feel like I just have too much right now. And I really just want to whittle it down to better quality listings. And as I mentioned, and I'll link it above here, I made a video recently about how I want to change my listing quality, and including the products that I'm picking up, as well as like how my processes go with the listing. And so keeping that in mind, I want to have a store that's a little bit better curated, that has, you know, it doesn't have to be all like designer items or anything like that, but items that are more desirable, that are going to sell faster. I don't like having to sit on items for a very, very long time. So I'm just wanting to kind of get rid of some of the stuff that just doesn't hold the value as much. And some of the like styles and things that I've had in my closet for too long because they're just not moving right now. So anyways, so that's one thing I want to do. I really want to get down by 1,000 items. Once I do that, I can really get some of these like to be put away items can all get put away. And then that would make a huge difference all on its own. But in addition to that, I really need to come up with a new system, because the system that I have right now, like I said, it's not super functional for my reselling business, but now that I'm doing YouTube too, I don't want to sit down like this and film a video and have this be my background, especially when I'm filming makeup videos, which is some of the other content that I like to create and film. And so I want a prettier background. I was looking at some of my old videos. I've been kind of going back and watching some old videos. If you guys haven't been following this journey, some of this might seem a little rambly, so maybe watch some of my videos recently, but I've been going through this process of really just rebuilding myself and relearning again, what do I like? What do I want from my life? And just making it mine, like making it what I really, really want, and not just settling for, well, this is how it's set up, so I'm just going to keep it like this. No, I don't like it like this. So I'm going to really step back and look at it and say, how can I make this more functional? And how can I make this so when I walk in to sit down and work, whether I'm reselling or filming a video, I feel comfortable, I have everything I need there, it's clean and tidy, and I just feel better in my space. And so that's what I'm looking to do. Now, some of the things that I've thought about doing is I'm actually going to let me insert my current setup so you guys can see. Okay, don't judge me. Here we go. So here's the overview of what it looks like right now. You guys have seen an office tour recently, so I don't want to show you like every detail, but basically this section always becomes a giant mess because, sorry, my cat is really loud today. A giant mess because of all these boxes. So I don't know what to do about that. I don't have a place to store boxes, so maybe I just shouldn't try to recycle these. I don't know what I'm going to do. But so this is boxes. It constantly builds up here. This shelf right here is so bulky, and I don't feel like it's that functional. So I feel like I want to get rid of that, because I feel like I could move the things that are in here somewhere else and take up a lot less space. I got bags on the floor that need sorted. This is all stuff going to Goodwill. And then, gosh, I don't know. That bin is like stuff that needs washed. Those bags over there, stuff that I have listed, but I think I want to unlist and maybe donate, and I haven't decided what I'm doing with them. Then this is just everything. Everything's a mess. It's non-functional. That's the problem. So this is why I'm showing you guys this. This table here, which is supposed to be where I measure and prepare for shipping, is just always overrun with more boxes, more packaging. I've got all this denim stacked up right here because I need to measure those and then put them in my jean storage, which I don't have enough space for all these, so I don't know what to do with that. And so yeah, this is a mess up here. And then down here, all these IKEA bags. I have 5 IKEA bags that I store down here, 3 on this side, 2 on the other side. These are all listed inventory that I can't put away in my inventory bins because I'm out of room in my inventory bins. So this just kind of hangs out here because I'm like, okay, every time, I think I have like 5 or 6 empty bags from my last shipping. Every time I empty bags, I'll take some of this, but there's just way more than what I am selling in here. So I need to like run a big sale. I don't know. Also, this lamp, I bought this lamp at an estate sale thinking I would try to flip it on Facebook, but I don't want to list it. So I probably should just donate it or decide if I want to keep it. But my daughter knocked it over and the shade got broken. I don't even know. It's a mess. I have all this clutter that falls on the floor. I just did inventory on this one shelf and I've sold some shoes, but I can't put shoes in the places unless I actually put the numbers in the bin or in the listing. There we go. I did a coat sale because I was hoping to get rid of some of the coats on this. And I sold maybe 4 or 5, but it's still too full. I want to basically get rid of this bottom shelf. I don't want to hang things on the bottom shelf. I don't like how they drag on the floor sometimes. I don't like how it makes it feel really cluttered and overwhelming. So I want to reduce that. And like I said, I'm thinking about maybe just swapping everything out. Over here, this is the other really big thing. I did a couple shoe sales because I don't want all this crap under here anymore. The problem is when I have these bins and stuff, I'm talking about all these bins, that's my garbage can, that's fine. But these bins and bags of stuff, when I have this on the floor, I can't properly sweep over here. So then it gets all gross and I don't want to move everything out to be able to sweep. And I don't know, it's a mess. I don't like it. So this bin here, and there's 2 bins back there, have shoes in them. I want to delete those. I don't want those anymore. So I need to move all of the shoes that are in these bins into valid spaces where I'm going to be keeping shoes and get rid of those. And then same thing over here. I actually want to relocate this upstairs. So there's some of the stuff. I'm going to be getting rid of this light box because it doesn't function very well. It's so bulky. I just need to get it out of here. And that's some of my plans. So anyway, I wanted to give you guys just an overview of how dysfunctional this space is and why I'm really struggling to keep it clean. I just need a better system. That has always helped me in the past when I was doing YouTube and stuff. Having a system and a setup that flows better with my system makes it much easier for me to function and to work and get more work done. So, okay, so now that you see where I'm working with, and I have filmed like a full office tour where you get to see the loft as well, which I'll link above here. So now that you kind of see some of the things that I've thought about, this wall that's sitting behind me, this is where I currently photograph. In fact, you can see those jeans hanging up right there. That's the next thing I'm going to photograph. So they're sitting there waiting to be photographed. But the problem with it is to the left of those jeans is a shelf where I store shoes. And then to the right of those jeans, as you can see, is this table full of junk and also that outlet right there. So all of those things are usually in the edges of my photos, and that it does not look clean. It doesn't look nice. So one of my ideas was to remove this table that's behind me. I'm going to get rid of that light box because it does not work and it takes up too much space. Get rid of this table behind me altogether and then paint this wall. And I bought some paint. I need to fill in all those holes. It had all of these holes when I moved in here because there used to be built-in shelving on those on this wall. So once that got removed, there was all of those giant holes left, and I want to fill those and paint it so it could be a nice place to photograph. So I was thinking if I did that and I got rid of everything that's behind me basically, and painted that wall, then I could still photograph there but move it over so it's not like so close to the shelf on the left, and also have a cleaner background for when I'm filming. So that was my first idea. But I've also played with the idea of moving all of my storage that's upstairs, all of my bins and shelving upstairs down here, and then moving my desk, which is right here, with my computer upstairs, and creating like a little oasis. It sounds really lovely. A little oasis up there where I can film, where I can sit down to do my work and just have it be a little bit more functional. So I'm kind of playing with some ideas. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do yet. I bought the paint because I was like, oh, I'll just move this table and paint this wall. But then when I walked in and I just assessed my space that I have in here, I'm just like, I just feel so claustrophobic and overwhelmed in this room that even if I paint that wall and get rid of this table, and, you know, clear out 1,000 items and move this upstairs, I still feel like this room is not as functional as it could be. So I played with the idea of bringing down all of the shelving that I have upstairs with the bins in it and having this downstairs be like my inventory storage area, I guess. And then upstairs being more like filming and stuff. So I don't know. I'm really bad at design, I feel like. So it's hard for me to figure out what I want to do. I kind of want to get rid of my rolling rack too, or at least get rid of like half the stuff on there, because I hate having all of those items like open and not in bags or in inventory, but they're all too bulky to put in bags. And if you guys don't know, I share this office with my cat, and so there's cat hair in here, and not like an excessive amount, but it just bothers me having those like open. And so I don't know, I kind of want to have it just only the top shelf, and then the bottom, I don't know why I say shelf, like rack, the top rack only, and get rid of the bottom rack. I don't really know. So as you guys can see, I'm still playing around with some ideas, but I wanted to kind of give you an idea of what I want to do in here. I just really need to get rid of a lot of stuff and to make room. And I just want a cleaner space. I want a space that feels better and that I can be excited to like go to work, and not like right now when I come in here and come to work, I feel overwhelmed. I look around at everything I have to do, and it kind of makes me have that moment of freeze, you know, where it's like, I don't know where to go first, because I can't really photograph because there's too much crap in the way. So I'm gonna have to move all that crap to be able to photograph. Do I want to film, or should I clean this up first before I film, or should I put some of this away, but I don't have a place to put it? And it's just like, I keep feeling like I'm blocked. Everything that I want to do is like, I can't do that till I do this, till I do that, till I do this. And then I end up not getting any work done because I'm just like, where do I go? You know? So it's a problem. It's a big problem. I need to fix it. I need a better solution. So I thought I would film this video and kind of give you guys an insight into where I am right now. And I wanted to get it all done this weekend. It's not gonna happen. Like, it's not. Today is Saturday and it's 6:09 right now, 6:09 p.m. I got a late start today. I've been filming other things. I had other events to go to. So I'm not going to get it done this weekend. And then look forward to some more videos. This is going to have to be a series because I'm not going to get this all done this weekend. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. Also, you guys, help me please. If you are good at design, or if you have any recommendations on how you think this room could be set up better, let me know. Let me turn this a little bit. I will show you a couple things I can't change. That shelf right there is built in, as well as that one right there that I store the jeans in. Those two are built in, so I cannot change those. Those have to stay there, but everything else can move. So if you got ideas, please let me know. I would love to hear them. So since that intro was so long, I decided I'm going to end it here and look forward to the next video in this series where I will actually get started on the cleaning. But once again, if you guys have recommendations, I really would love to hear those. And that's it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.